It's a stadium so big that you can easily spot it flying in to Dallas-Fort Worth for a game. This is AT&T Stadium here in Arlington. Today, a couple of rivals from the NFC East squaring off. It's the New York Giants and the Dallas Cowboys. Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from AT&T Stadium. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. And they're going to run for the first time now with the rookie from Boise State. Cuts it to the right sideline. And he's going to get this down to the 9, and that puts him in goal to go.
He just didn't quite have the last bit of burst needed to finish it off. But don't be surprised to see them go his way again soon and give him a chance to earn that touchdown.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal.
Here we go. 180, 11.
Working inside the red zone. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Burrow from the gun. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
They're going to run it with Genti. And he's in for the touchdown. The Cowboys take a 6-0 lead right away. For the offense, you got to love it, Brock. Points to begin the game as he runs it in for an opening drive touchdown.
And you've got one very happy running back right over there on the sideline right now. These backs, they do feel the pressure to find the end zone every single week. It's not easy to do. But to do it this early and get out of the way, big time.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. First carry here for Aaron Jones. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. And the lead is some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. His first throw is an interception. Greg Newsome has it. And the Cowboys will take over as he records his first interception of our season. What a call for their first pass of the game. It would have been a big hitter if they completed it, Brock, but just not the right touch on that football, and it ends with an interception.
You could just tell these cover guys, they've been waiting for their first chance to go get some work done in this one. They did their homework, number 1. And number 2, Kate, as Russell Wilson loves to say, the separation was in the preparation.
Thought he had a touchdown there. And now it's 2nd down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
And a nice game here, but it stopped short of the first.
Kate, if you and I took a whirlwind tour and watched young quarterbacks, the hardest route to complete is this one. A lot of them can throw go routes and slants and drags and in cuts, but throwing that out route takes some time, takes some precision, and a whole bunch of trust between QB and receiver.
On third down, Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, it sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They're lining up to go for this. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he's touched as they pick up that first down on 4.
You run that sneak there because you know you can rely. Trust with a capital T on the big fellas to do just enough. Get just enough push in the middle so that QB can fall forward. And as we just saw, it's really hard to stop.
On first down, here's Burrow. And he takes it into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys parlay the interception into points. Chris Olave with the touchdown. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's brought down just inside the 25. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. Nearly starts the drive with a first down run. Stopped a yard short, gain of 9.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that run. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
2nd down carry for Jones. He's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Pistol now for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He tucks it and takes off. And he works this to the 38 before going down. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense. And it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Stuck at the line, and now it'll be 2nd and 10.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Now a pass play. Here's Mahomes. On target to his back, and we go Dowdle. And he's tackled for a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
The left side, Ronnie and Hopkinson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Man in motion here. They'll run here with Jones. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
I know know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
He's got it. And that's a New York touchdown. The Giants reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Dortch now to return it. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Burrow to the air now. Going right downfield to Olave. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. It's a 14-7 game. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Second quarter all set to begin, and it'll be Cowboys football. They've got first and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. Oh, look at this. They give on the jet sweep. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
I know that jet sweep didn't result in a home run, a splash play, Kate. That's a body blow. And boxers, they love to go to the body because if they do it enough, they know that knockout can come.
Genty on the draw.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
And the Giants going nickel, third down coming. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a 13-point lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Butker to try the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys double their lead to 14.
Giants 7. Harrison Butker set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Keyshawn Nixon with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Keyshawn Nixon on the return. The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Starting out trips right here. First and 10. Looking to throw Mahomes. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there.
When one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. The Giants are set to punt. And this is the first time he's been called on today. Only punted once in last week's loss, and he gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Throwing is Burrow. It's caught. This is Gabe Davis. And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Here we go.
Burrow out of the shotgun. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's able to get this down with a 36.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 36. As a man, that's Greg Dortch. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down, but to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that's way too much risk for that reward.
A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Straight ahead with Genty. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
Here we go.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
Butker knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Nixon now to return it. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. He'll check this one down. Complete to the fullback. And on 1st down, no place to go here. They're going to take him out about a yard behind the line.
Well, there was never a play in any playbook I ever saw designed for a lost yardage play when you throw the ball. But if there's any solace, at least it was 1st down. A couple more chances to make up for it.
Escapes the pocket. That throw comes up short. Need a little more muscle on that one.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this 1st half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Escapes out to the left. He's running for it. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And the Cowboys scoop it up. There he goes on the right side. And the nightmare continues as they bring the fumble back for a touchdown. The Cowboys capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kid, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have two hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. And this defense, well, they took advantage.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Gets into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the fumble recovery is made.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. And that drive, Brock, I'm calling that the 2-2-2. 2 plays, 2 sacks for the defense, and 2 points for him as well, thanks to that safety.
You kind of felt it building, right? That's what happens with defenses. They can feel and sense, and they get that momentum. They get the first takedown, they come right back and get that second. Now it's imperative this offense responds because you've infused that defense with a bunch of momentum.
New slate of downs to approach here from the 40. Give up the guns. It's Genty. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. And it's the Cowboys, who have 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Gotta give here to Genty. They only picked up about 3 yards there before they got to him. It's 2nd down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On the keeper, it's Burrow. And they're not going to get an inch on this 2nd down play. Good job containing that run right at the line.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. And the Giants will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
If a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, well, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head, they went out and executed with their bodies to take it away. Reese, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you could almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative this quarterback stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Yellow.
To the air, Mahomes. Connects with his back, Aaron Jones. And he's going to be drugged down, it looks like at that 37-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Giants will have a 1st down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. 1st down throw, Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. Wow, wide open here, complete. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with 1st and goal.
He just made a difficult throw to the outside look elementary, Kate, and that's not easy. The placement, excellent. And it helped set his target up to put some more yards on that stat sheet.
Running the screen now for Jones. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. The Giants using their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1.
Yellow.
Jones will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Timeout calls, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
All I can really say about that one, Kate, at least he managed to make it out of the end zone. Now staring at a 3rd down at your own 1. Yikes.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants chop some of the lead off before the half. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
15. Joshua Carty to kick off.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Kickoff taken at the 13. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
First and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Burrow on first down. Taking a shot. Deep down the field it goes. And that is incomplete. 8 seconds left now. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up second down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Not taking any risks here, keeping this one on the ground. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. He's going to field this at the 2. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Here's Mahomes now. Finds him over the middle. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, ball at the 36.
Yellow.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Chased out to his right. That one's complete, right side. And he's going to be taken down, but plenty of damage already done.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up third down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Hey, 43, 15.
Again, Mahomes to throw. He's got Jones for the completion. There he goes, right sideline. He will go. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
The Giants will line up for the two-point conversion.
Another throw for Mahomes. And the pass succeeds. A little momentum builder as they try to dig into this deficit.
Giants 23. Joshua Carty to kick off.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Dortch now to return it. He's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Some money, y'all. I put money down. I'm not a bus. All my people now.
Cowboys just about set. Here comes first and 10.
Gun, gun, gun.
First play is going to be a give to Genty. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Back to Genty. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the first down.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. This is complete. It's Davis. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
First down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the
Burrow from the gun. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook, wide open.
This is Genty on second. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's a play that won't pop on the stat sheet, but the players and coaches won't forget about it. I promise you that. Coaches will file that one away the next time they really need to pick up a few yards.
First down, Burrow to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Throwing on third and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Intended target there was Sam Laporta. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
A 40-yard attempt.
Butker knocks it through. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and 2 for 2 for this kickoff.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Starting from the 5. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Flushed out now to his left. Now he takes it. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape out. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
First and 10, it's Mahomes. Forced out to his right. They left him wide open. It's complete. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants shrinking the lead some in the third.
Every touchdown's got its own story, but for me, Kate, that one's all about courage. Courage of that receiver to run all the way across the field. Courage of the quarterback to know it's going to take a little extra time. That courage paid dividends for 6.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants get it back to within 6. So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Dortch now to return it. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Here we go. Don.
Here's Burrow. It's on the in route. And they'll make a stop over the 46-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down. New set of downs for them from the 46.
Here we go. Here we go.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
11
line.
mighty. 11 mighty. Don.
Burrow now on first down. Olave on the slant. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason this is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Hits him on the out route. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Again, it's Burrow. Completed to his running back. And he will wind up out of bounds after a first down gain of right around 3 yards.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and he netted some positive yards.
He takes it himself. And Burrow gets enough for that first down and then smartly gets down to avoid the hit. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Genty on the give. He's headed right. And he's going to work it to the 20. As he's out shy of that time on the tackle. About 4 yards on that carry. It's going to be second down for him.
Brings up second down.
3 quarters in the books from this one. It's the Cowboys who have it with the lead, but the win not secure just yet. Halfway to the marker. It's second and 5.
Gun.
Burrow out of the shotgun. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Don.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Burrow. That's caught for the first. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Hey, let's get those next-gen stats out here, Kate. See just how far he had to run between the snap of the football and when he finally got the throw. Did a beautiful.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cowboys make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Joe Burrow with the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. My partner up here is pumping his fist after that one. That is how you run an option as a quarterback. Good read to hang on to it and do it himself.
Yeah, because I could never do that, not even close. But when the defense overplays and you run that option, you get that good 2-on-1, more times than not, they will commit to the more dangerous guy, the running back. But you leave a lane, this quarterback can do some damage as well.
Harrison Butker is set to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
Well, QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
He rolls to his right. Taken off with it again. And this So only manages a yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
They kick the running back in motion. 3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Escapes out to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate, says you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
On first down, Genty. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Stay on schedule. SOS. We talk about it all the time offensively. You've got to stay on schedule, and a run like that puts you now so far behind the sticks. Going to take some superhuman effort now on 2nd down.
Laporta pulls it in along the sideline. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case, tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
I know they had bigger visions when they called that play. This is one of those spots, Kate, where when a defense is dialed in, especially in the red zone, it's very tough to surprise them with anything.
Gun.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Down he goes. The Giants got to him. And the pressure drives them backwards.
Some guys, you just have to account for them, especially middle linebackers. I remember Ray Lewis, Brian Urlacher, it just felt like their presence took up the entire field. And this linebacker today, well, he had the interception earlier, a sack right now. You've got to start figuring out a plan for him, or he will take over this game.
Big play coming up here as everyone gets set for 3rd and goal.
Here we go.
And run it with Genty. Oh, what a time for some big plays up front, partner. Back-to-back losses, and they force a 4th and goal. For the 3rd time today, we see them setting up for a field goal. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. Butker knocks it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you could call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Nixon now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense showing trips outright as they get set for this 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes now. On the move, headed right. He's taking a shot down the side. It's complete. Oh, my. They left him wide open downfield. And he's going to take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants get it back to within 2 possessions. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right? Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. Kicking team's got it! Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag.
1, ready?
First and 10 from the 41.
Here we go.
Burrow to the air now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders.
He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Trayvon Diggs has got it. And the Giants have some new life in the fourth. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up first and 10. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Gets it downfield, on target to Flowers. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position by hitting on that shot. You've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Short pass brought in. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
13 yards. First down.
Yellow.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And they will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Zay Flowers, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That is his sixth passing score of the game. A lot of quarterbacks could go several weeks without throwing that many touchdowns. And now, keep in mind, he's only one off the NFL record of 7 in a single game. And he connects there, so now another kick from him, a field goal, will tie this game in the fourth. Volley set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This is taken in at the 13. He stopped on the run back at the 27. All right, one more snap before the 2-minute warning. They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing is Burrow. Hits his running back. He will not get any further, but plenty of progress already.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
47-yard line.
Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go.
The keeper, it's Burrow. And they get him for a loss. That's a big one, Brock, and might see them burn a timeout. The Giants using their first timeout as they'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go.
They're going to pass it here. Finds him on the crossing route. Here he goes again. And he's in for the big play touchdown. Oh, Brock, but there it is. Back down the field, we've got a flag, and I don't think this is going to count.
On 1, ready?
Offense to the line for second down.
11 MT. Here we go.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Rolling out to his left. Connects on the crosser. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. Now, hang on. Looks like somebody came out after that play a little shaken up. Not sure we saw exactly what happened, but he'll get some assistance now. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down.
Here we go. Right in. 11.
Looking to throw. should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
That one right down the middle. And the Cowboys make it a 10-point ball game. Butker on now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Getting out to his left. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. T.J. Turner comes up with it. Will get it inside the red zone at the 15 after that interception and return.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get.
And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. He broke the tackle he needed to, Brock. And how about that effort then to keep it going and eventually reach that end zone?
Yeah, that's awesome on the offensive side. Defensively, not every missed tackle is the same. It may be on a stat sheet, but sometimes that help to finish a play isn't arriving quick enough, and you're the only one, the last line of defense. And in that moment, you got to scratch, you got to claw, you got to tear to make the stop, because a broken tackle can mean a touchdown.
Butker with the extra point. And the Cowboys take a 3-possession lead.
61. Giants 44.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Nixon now to return it. And he made a push for the 30-yard line before going out just a bit shy. Lining things up. 1st and 10. Looking to throw here. Shake off that previous INT. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, Kate, I think we know that the quarterback's a demanding position, because not only do you have to have a clock in your head, but you've got to have a spatial awareness of where you're on the field. And once you start retreating, going backward and backward and backward, you got to just sling the ball in the stands. Otherwise, you take a huge negative stop like that.
Buys time, rolling right. Trying to push it deep downfield. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. That was Zay Flowers, the intended receiver. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To the air, Mahomes. Flush shot out to his left. They'll make a pick for it on the ground. And they take him down at the 24-yard line. So the Cowboys take the win here in Arlington. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep.
Act your age, ain't just the barbers where you catch a fade. Face covered, cutting through your garden like a masquerade. Before I catch a L, catch a plane. I probably f*** you before I f*** your chain. Switch it up, it's rap, pixie dust. Money ain't to us, broski went and you better fix her up. I just listen up, I've had to hit the cup, so if I swing my fist, you going in, so wish me luck. Boy, if you ain't talking paper, I'm a I tell Shorty spin around and watch it. Every time I hit the stage, I make it. Yeah. I just pull up to the crib and then I'm right back on that. Been stocked up, I ain't coming home with a full. All you rappers still washed up, I don't push weight, I just pull chips. She ain't pulling the socks up when it's half time, she get full. Finna leave the boxed up like